Alright, and I'm back. I had to take a quick phone call last night, and then ended up ending my run. I think I was I was halfway through this level, which means I need to rerun the whole thing. Something really embarrassing just happened. I sat down to finally edit our primary playthrough videos for this, and I booted up the second half and realized the whole video is corrupted. Not out and out corrupted, I can open it and I can view it, but the Elgato does this weird thing sometimes where it skips. And so when you're going over the footage later, damn it. When you're going over the footage later, you notice that the sound doesn't sync up to what's going on. And when you scrub through it to find out what's wrong, you realize that whole chunks of video are just missing. Somehow, it's just as long as... screw it, just drowned myself. Somehow, it's still just as long as the video that should be there. But it's completely messed up. And trying to salvage it is kind of, impossible. So Kurt and I are going to have to re-record that probably tomorrow. Or this weekend, I don't know when. Ah, cool. This one's giving me a lot of difficulty, especially because of this part right here. Come on, come on, come on! There we go! I think I can just jump here, spin, there we go. There we go. Could really use a mask right now, but that probably won't come up. In this level I tend to drown or nothing else. It's really the other hazards that get me when I'm trying to do the... screw it, it wasn't worth the second to get. Shit. I watched an Awesome Games Done quick playthrough of Crash 1 last night, and it kind of embarrassed me. Because he completed that whole game, gems and all, and, well, with the exception of the bonus stages, other than the Cortex ones, he completed that whole game, gems and all, in just under an hour and 20 minutes. And I think it took Kurt and I something like 3 hours to do? 3.5? Something like that. Then he finished it with 99 lives, and oh god. You know what? I'm just gonna finish this one and not try to be a super cool guy. Whatever. And I think he finished it with 99 lives and had all this super secret tech. It was kind of cool to watch, but also really embarrassing. Because Kurt and I are such scrubs, we didn't even complete the whole game, really. We had to use cheat codes to do it. We get all the way to the end, and then we die, and realize, oh, that's our last life, and I just got cut up on that box there, and that cost me a lot of time. And actually I have to stop there, I can just keep spinning. Oop! The damn mummy. He needs a hobby. All I can do here is just stand and wait, there we go. There we go. There. But watching that playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 1, I realized they switched their tech up a little bit when it comes to those pillars that extend and smash you and push you and whatnot. In Crash 1, it was a fully modeled 3D object which extended out. In Crash 2 and 3, it's a much smaller object which only gets stretched out. And I wonder why they did that. I wonder if it saves them time or processing power or something to stretch out an object. Maybe it's able to render it better. And that allows the rest of it to run a little bit smoother. So that they can get more enemies and objects on screen or something, I don't know. Ooh! I can't believe I survived that. Instead I was completely underwater. Ah, crap. Crap! This is bad. Just go. There we go. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. Spin, spin, spin. Make it. There we go. See, the way I'm listening to this right now, there's a delay in the audio. So normally I would use the sound of the rising water as my cue as to how much time I have, but I'm hearing it, a moment before it goes or a moment after it goes, and so I'm actually a little bit off on my timing on all that when I get... at least I got something. It would be really embarrassing to finish that and get nothing at all. So I did duck back in after I stopped last night. I went to the bonus levels I had unlocked, because I had 3 out of 5, and I got the gems there, but not the relics. Well, I got the relic on one level, because it's a huge pain in the ass, and I didn't want to do it on camera. I'll show you the level. because it's actually pretty cool. It's just unfortunate that it's such a pain in the ass. But I already have the gems and the relics for it, so I'm not going to try very hard. This one, on the other hand, I think I'm going to try extra hard. There we go. That. Damn it. I think I can just jump around this guy. Cool. Shit. Damn. So if you really want the platinum, you don't worry about the mask. You just go for the box, and then that's it. Because you can simply jump on the box. You keep going, you don't lose any momentum in the process. Spinning tends, it seems to slow you down a little bit. There we go, got it that time. Come on, do it. Jump around. The hitboxes in this game are really weird. I don't know why I'm trying so hard. I wonder. Cool. See, I thought about trying that trick with the mask box up ahead. The problem there is that as soon as you, as you may have noticed by now, as soon as you pick up the time trial clock, it completely eliminates any masks you might have. Those guys. Oop, oop, there we go. There we go. We do it! Close, run. I don't really like these future stages. Something about the combination of obstacles they have, or the nature of the obstacles they have, I find it kind of irksome, and not terribly fun to play with. It's a lot of things that just kind of stop you in your tracks for a moment, and you can't cleverly dodge, you just have to wait for them to go and stop. I prefer stages where I'm able to just keep moving and cleverly avoid objects in the first place. Sometimes you get some of that in here, but for the most part it's stuff that just kind of... well, for the most part it's stuff that just gets in your way and all you can do is stand there like a pumpkin. I guess Crash just got abducted. Or does that... oh, I was wrong. This actually turns into a mask box. Interesting. I just assumed it was a mask box all along, because why wouldn't I? Come on. Shit. So now I lost both masks there. Come on, there we go. Oh, kitty, ow! Kitty knocked loose my headphones. This is embarrassing. This whole run is embarrassing. I'm trying to narrate it by myself. I have a kitty getting in the way. Oy. I talked about my idea for a new Crash Bandicoot game in a way that wasn't really compelling. I'm a terrible pitchman. Unless I actually sit down and put together a pitch and get a little drunk beforehand, but I'm actually pretty good at it. I had a class in college which the whole point was just learning about pitches, because I'm an idiot and I went to film school. And when you go to film school, you can die horribly on a laser. When you go to film school, sometimes you get instructors from the actual entertainment industry who want to come and teach specialized courses in things such as the art of the pitch. Which is how a friend of mine and I ended up giving a pitch on a movie idea called, I forget the name of it. It was some sort of Arctic coordinates, the whole premise being simply that, oh, you can just juke those guys. The whole premise being centered around one of those doomed Arctic expeditions that were trying to find a path through the Bering Sea? Whatever you call that path through all the ice up there that killed a bunch of would-be explorers. Where basically they're trying to find a path and they get lost, and it starts off as kind of a survivor thing where it's just, it's freezing and there's no food and people are getting botulism from the canned food and everything. And around the midway point there's this hard swerve where suddenly there are just frost giants. And it suddenly turns into a monster movie. Like, Dusk Till Dawn, where it starts off as kind of this bank robber slash family danger thing, and it turns into, oh, there are... Oh, damn it! I almost had an invincibility mask there. And then suddenly it turns into, oh my god, vampires. That one. I just can't skip that one. I try to jump over it, and I just die. Okay, it seems really important to get those 3 masks so that I can just blitz through that spot. Because if I get 3 masks, then I'll be invincible, and then nothing can stop me. So, juke you, get that, do this properly. Well, I'm boned. Damn it. I wonder if I'm even saving that much time by leaping around the guy as opposed to just shooting his butt. Let's see. Yeah, I'm saving a lot of time. Saving up to 4 seconds by doing it. Huh. Interesting. So it really... Well, if I wanted to go for a platinum, I really would have to just skirt around that guy. Rather than take him out the proper way. Or maybe not. Seems like I can still hit that area by 24 seconds. What do I have? 1 mask or 2? 2, okay. 2 masks. This is an arbitrary thing. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Now I just blitz it. Perfect. Fuck you. Charge through here. There we go. There we go. Now we do it. Now we do it. Ah, well, we were doing it. Yep, that saves a lot of time right there. Oh no! Oh no. I didn't know how that would work, and so I got screwed. Take care of you. Alright, this time let's see how this works out. Oh, that's bad. That is no good. Screw it. At this point, no masks is as good as 2 masks, provided I don't get hit by anything. Really, the only point of getting any masks was to get 3 masks to that one spot, but whatever. I'll just get the 1 mask and be a little more careful. Damn! I was doing so good, too. Crash sometimes just doesn't jump. I don't get it. I don't get it. Juke. Jump around. Get those. Juke. There we go. There we go. Oh. See if I can juke around you properly. There we go. Something that made me fall in love with Crash 1 as a kid was realizing that you can interact with all the geometry in the level. Watching the awesome games done quick speedrunner play it, that was a lot of the exploits that I used. They are based around the fact that you can jump on really any ledge you can see in the game. Often those ledges don't take you anywhere in particular. But the fact that they're there means that sometimes they can take you somewhere in particular. Which means that sometimes you exploit them to get into areas where normally you would need the green gem or the pink gem or what have you. And I remember as a kid doing that and jumping around, thinking I'm about to die, and then suddenly finding myself on some little ledge, and it's not a good spot to be, but all the same, I'm safe. And that was special. That was fun. That made me realize that, oh, maybe I can jump on some of these ledges and find special areas, and sure enough, you can. Oh man, another mask? Perfect. There we go. There we go. We do it. This time we do it. Is this the end right here? Here's the end. Let's see what I get. Come on! Damn! Well, I know there's only 2 stages, but I guess it's time for a quick break. No. A. There we go. Alright, Crash, do your little dance. There, you happy? Good. Still have... oh god. See, the pain in the ass level I was talking about in the bonus stages downstairs, it's one of these. It's cool because you're racing against UFOs, and it's cool because you're doing it completely at night, but it's a pain in the ass because it's completely at night, which the other darkness stages in the Crash games, sure, you can't see very well. In fact, you can't see at all. But, Crash doesn't move so fast that it's such an issue, as long as you have some light. Here, oh, god, well, crap. Here, the problem is that, A, you don't have much agility, so you can't turn as well as you would like. And B, these stages are just filled with pits that slow you down immediately. Pits and oncoming cars, and you don't have the agility that you need to react to them the way that you can in the dark stages where you're on foot. So they're really just a huge pain in the ass. Well, that one is a huge pain in the ass. I shouldn't say plural. It's the only one of its kind. Oh, 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 damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh well, keep going, keep going. Where's the box gonna be? Left? Oh, neither. Alright. And you really gotta hit these speed pads, which I don't like. Because when Crash is popping a sick wheelie, he just doesn't have agility, and that happens. That happens because that car got right in my way because of, what are they calling it during the 80 GQ play? A cycle? Just because where that car wasn't a cycle, based on where I happened to be, means he was directly in my way. Which meant all I could do was plummet into a pit. Whoopee. More funky music, though. Damn. Damn, damn. I don't know why I'm worrying so much. Again, I'm not going for platinums. Boom! And I imagine I'm not even doing that special start right. There's probably a third one, like the extra fast blue sparks from Mario Kart. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I don't know if the speed pads even make you go that much faster. A little bit faster, obviously. But I think it would have been approximately in that same spot anyway. Come on. Turn, you dumb Bandicoot. There we go. There we go. Hit this one for funsies. And then... actually, this probably puts me in a better spot because it means I'm not right up on that guy's ass. There we go. Behind? Yeah, okay. Sometimes it's just hard to judge the timing on these things. Oh, you asshole. I guess he helped me in the end. Maybe not. I don't know. Those speed pads are obviously like the Crash Dash. They're necessary to get a platinum on these stages, but if you're not going for a platinum, you can largely ignore them. I mean, you don't even have to come in first, like we saw. You just need to win. I mean, you don't need to win. You just need to beat the par time for a Sapphire, which... oh, shit. Oh, well, that wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Rats. I'm not convinced I'm actually even going to get a Sapphire, though. I feel like I'm doing real bad here. Oh, on the right? There we go. Man, if they remastered this game, these sections would be, I think, a lot easier, simply because you'd be able to see these things coming from further off. Of course, then they might need to rebalance it around that, so it might be just as hard, if not harder. Oh, gonna come in first anyway. They're a lot of fun, as difficult as they can be at times, but... gold, that's fine. I bet if I managed to hit those speed pads and actually keep myself going on a wheelie for as long as possible, I would have hit a platinum there, actually. The nice thing about those stages is the fact that you don't have to slow down to hit boxes. You just have to be in the right spot. So you don't have to worry about, I'll let Crash do his little dance again. Nothing like crotch chops and hip thrusts and whatever this is. Yeah, there we go. You fucking weirdo. And, another one of these. This final hub has always let me down a little bit, simply because it's composed of my least favorite stage types. Which is, say, these, air quotes, Middle East types, and the motorcycle type, and the future type. Granted, it's future themed, so it makes sense that there are future levels in it. But my favorites are always the, Oh, that was embarrassing. There was no reason for me to just die like that. Oh well. My favorites are the, really all of Coco's levels. Coco's levels, the... rats. The Coco levels, the air quotes medieval Europe levels, and, you know what? I'm just gonna slide and double jump out of that. Jump around that. Spin, there we go. Oh. How do I do that? How am I so bad? Oh my god. Okay. This time will be different. This time there will be geeks waiting. Am I the only person who's excited for the Beowulf movie back in 2007? I remember marking that on my calendar. I was so excited. And I really wasn't that disappointed in it either. It's not a great movie. It's pretty dumb and fun. And I wish I had a mask right there, because that's embarrassing. Huh. Crash sometimes gets caught up on those guys, and it's weird. So a few minutes ago, I was talking about the first game and how you can jump onto really any piece of the geometry that you can see. And that still holds true here for the most part. You know, for the most part, you can still, if you can see it and you can reach it, you can get on it. There really aren't that many invisible walls. It also means that you do cool stuff like juke those robots in the last level. Or not the last level, but the one before it. Jump, jump. Whoop. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. That's not fine. Ah, come on. There we go. There's a fire guy right here who... Oh, usually a cycle has him throwing the pot just as I get there, so I have to slow down anyway, so... Damn! There we go. Okay. But I can spin over him. There we go. Cool. Cool. Perfect. This is fine. That's not fine, but whatever. The crash dash is doing me more harm than good here, I think. Especially with these carpets right here. They're spaced... Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. What'd I get? Gold? Eh, that's fine. AAA, as usual. I believe as a kid I put in my actual initials, but now I just don't care that much. Still fun, though. And you should be impressed with me that I'm not putting in an ass, because of course I put in ass. Let's see. That one, 2 more. More Mad Bombers. 2 more, and then I'll have all the relics from up here, and then we'll go downstairs and we'll take a look at the bonus stages. Okay. Let's see. That's right, R1 is shoot, squares. There's only 2 of these levels in the whole game, which is kind of a shame. Because they're really fun, and they're surprisingly well done. Given that, again, there's no precedent for them in any of the other Crash games, or, as far as I know, any precedent for them in any of Naughty Dog's titles before this. Granted, I don't know what Naughty Dog made before Crash Bandicoot, if they made anything at all. But it just seemed to me like they came to this pretty much blind, with only, I feel like I have some sort of speed boost that I'm forgetting about, but maybe not. It feels to me like they came to this more or less blind with only, you know, Star Fox as a guide. Which, admittedly, Star Fox is a pretty good guide. You can just copy... Oh, come on. Just copy that and you're good to go. Which makes me wonder why Nintendo hasn't done it in 20 years. There we go, got some health, got a life that I don't need. Shit, shit, shit. You lose health fast, though. you lose health remarkably fast, which I guess makes sense, because in a normal level, it's one hit and you're dead. So even the little bit of health you get here is still pretty generous compared to that. Come on, come on. Gotta get behind this guy now. May as well get some health while I'm here just in case. I think the only way they could really improve well, there are a few ways they can improve this, by making you be able to gain altitude more easily and whatnot, but also just giving you an aiming reticle. That small little change would help tremendously. And what do I get? Gold. Cool. Yeah, those flying levels, as far as I know, there are no time-stopping boxes, so it's just a matter of getting there and do it, do it, do it. I think there's based on where the planes initially are, I think there's an ideal layout in order to go about taking them down. But I'll be damned if I remember what it is. And, this will be fun. I'm missing the gem. Oh, I'll have to go back and get the gem here, because I have all the colored gems now. Including the damn yellow one that you need like 15 relics in order to get. Or a glitch that I can never pull off. So, let's see, we'll do the time trial first, and I'll go get the gem. As far as the darkness levels go, I think this one I actually enjoy quite a bit. Normally I'm not a huge fan of them. God, especially the ones in Crash Bandicoot 1. And the motorcycle one in this one. But this one's pretty good. This one feels fair with the length of time that the masks last, and it's just a lot of fun. The only sad thing about it is when you get here, well, this is it. You're almost at the end of the game. By the time you're here, there's still the bonus stages, of course, and the time trials and all that, but I can't help but feel a sense of melancholy as I play through this. God damn it. Okay, just double jump over that and you'll be fine. I can't help but feel a sense of I won't keep wanting to say melancholy. I can't help but feel a sense of sadness as I get here. The same way I can't help but feel a sense of sadness when I get toward the end of a good book. I remember when I got to the end of Imagica, I was probably 3 or so pages from the end, and I set it down. I wanted to finish it really badly, but I didn't want to admit to myself that it was over. That 1,000+ page journey was done. And that after this, there'd be no more time with Gentle and Pi and Jude. Kind of the same here. I don't want to admit to myself that once I'm done here, there's no more time with Crash. This cornerstone of my youth is just effectively done here. I'm gonna wrangle Kurt in to play Wrath of Cortex and Twin Sanity with me, and hell, maybe we'll go further and play Mind Over Mutant. I don't know. Hell, Nitro Kart, we'll probably play the rest of them from time to time. But, this is pretty much it. Once I'm done here, this is it for Crash. And this is 18 years ago. In 18 years, they haven't expanded upon it. Aw, damn it. You stupid fat alligator. You stupid, surprisingly athletic fat alligator. God. Keep going, keep going. I wonder what the death animation of that snake looks like. That'd be a fun video to put together. All of Crash's unique death animations. I almost said unique snack animations, and I have no idea where that came from. I felt the word snack trying to sneak attack my sentence from the shadows. Yeah, all of Crash's unique snack animations. Wow, there we go again. Here he is eating gobstoppers. I don't know snacks. I'm just eating turkey all week. You don't snack on turkey, you just stuff your maw with it. And then get something refreshing to drink. There we go. Got one mask. The Crash Dash breaks certain aspects of this game. Those little darts that shoot out of the wall, for instance, as long as you're dashing through them, you're pretty much fine. You move so fast they don't actually hit you. Doop, doop. Of course, sometimes it doesn't help. Sometimes, no matter how fast you're moving, you run into a cycle like that just completely screws you. And I will try to remember, or my mask wore off, so that I can still keep it. Keep at least one more mask as I get through here, just in case I need it. Because I was having a pretty good run. I don't think it was a platinum run. It was still pretty good. Yeah, right there. There we go. And I don't know if those ones slam shut on you or not. I'm kind of surprised they didn't slam shut just as you get there. See, right there, they miss. I think that hallway is so wide that as long as you're on the far right, you can just run through it at normal speed and still be safe. But yeah, why risk it? You know. Come on. Oh, my thumb is slipping off the. What'd I get? Gold? Yeah, that's fine. I have the feeling a lot of these times are just shy of the platinum par, though. I might look them up later and find out. And with that, that's 25 relics. Every 5 relics that you collect allows you to... Oh yeah, I have to go back once. Every 5 relics that you collect unlocks 1 bonus stage downstairs. Which meant that I couldn't do any of them until I started running these for y'all. Which is why after I got that phone call and had to turn it off, I decided, I'll just go check it out. Do all that on my own. I went through and I got the gems. I saved the time trials for the ones that have time trials anyway. And I already have the box gem for here, so I can just skip these. Grab this, though, so I can just sprint through. There's a stage like this in each Crash Bandicoot game where, in order to get the either final gem, well, in order to get either the gem at the end of it, or just to get to the end of it at all, you need all the colored gems. Or in the case of Crash Bandicoot 1, you just need all the clear gems. But in order to get all the clear gems, you need all the colored gems. So, de facto, I just ran by it, didn't I? I feel like I just ran by it. I'll just go back and check. In Crash Bandicoot 1, you need all the clear gems, but in order to get all the clear gems, you need... Oh boy. This is bad. This is bad. Well, at least I got that checkpoint. Yep, I ran right by it. So dark. Wow. In Crash 1, you need all the clear gems, but you need all the color gems to get all the clear gems, so de facto, you need all the color gems. Here, you need all the color gems because they form a path that you run on. You saw the blue one lift me up to here. Sprint through here and I should be fine. The green one gets me across here. And as long as you have the blue gem, you can still get up into this spot, but you can't make any progress without all of the gems. You know, if I didn't have the green one, I wouldn't be able to get past there. If I didn't have the purple one... Ooh, that's close. Crash doesn't have a nose. If I didn't have the purple one, I wouldn't be able to progress past this point. Oh god, I'll probably run off the edge right here. Let's see. Nope. Nope, but that was close though. Sprint, jump. Ah, that's a little cheap because this one's on the far left, but you can possibly jump from the far right and just miss it. Yep, it fell right off the edge. Wonderful. Let's see. Now I gotta run back to the blue gem. Oh good, there's nothing in the way, and it's only a run of like 15 feet. The version of this in Crash 1 is fairly easy. It's a level called the Great Hall, which Kurt and I didn't see, but basically it's just normally, to complete it, you just go straight, and then you beat the stage, and you go on to fight Cortex. Once you have all the clear gems, you're able to follow an optional path off to the side, where it's just a path over a bunch of pits, such as this, except all the clear gems that you've collected fill in a little path that you can follow. So you simply jump from gem to gem, and it's really easy. There are no actual obstacles there. It's just a matter of having all the gems so you can do it. Whew. Okay. And then at the end of that one, what's his girlfriend's name? Tana? Crash's sexy Bandicoot girlfriend is waiting for you. And then you get the true ending where Crash and Tana fly off in the back of a condor for some reason. And then the game tells you what happened to all the people that you fought along the way. For instance, Papu Papu sold Cortex's facilities and used the proceeds to open up. That is aggressively red. It used the proceeds to open up a big and tall shop. And then get the final clear gem. And that's it. That's it for up here. It's all the gems, all the relics. We are set. I should really save. God, I've had this tune stuck in my head all week. Actually, for a couple of weeks. I've just been playing this game in my own time. Because ABC isn't the file curtain I used. That's on his PS3. This is on mine. I just sat down and said, I want to play Crash 3. Because I fucking love this game. I love this game so much. That's why it makes me sad that I'm almost done with it again. This is at least the third time that I will have played this game to 100%. So the first bonus stage you unlock is another one of Coco's levels on her little jet ski. This one's very pretty. It's all red and pink. And I already got the gem, so let's do this. Oh god, this one's a huge pain in the ass and it should have gone right! Damn it! But maybe that costs you time because you have to go out of your way? I don't know. I don't know. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. There are bomb.pngs everywhere. Oh god. Go around this way. These two are easy to avoid. Around them. Screw it. That one's not worth it. Wait, there must be a way to get both of those at once. I'm convinced there is. That's a troll bomb. Troll bomb. Hashtag troll bomb. God, if we had an audience, that'd be a thing in a heartbeat. Which means there's no sense in me hitting that ramp. I should just go as far left as possible. Sorry, I have a tendency to listen to myself. Damn it! Damn it! Oh well. 1, 2 more seconds. This is a lot of fun. Where there are obvious discrepancies with the flying levels, all of Coco's vehicle levels, the jet skis and the Tiger, they just work. I'm impressed by how well they work. That sucked. That really sucked. Oh well. I wish we had more Coco, but I don't know if I want her as a full playable character in the way that Crash is. Sacrifice the mask to try and get that box, and then the explosion just sent me over the box. Damn it! Bomb.jpg or PNG. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! There we go. You do this right, yeah! You get both of them. If you do this wrong, you die! I didn't do it wrong. Perfect. Slow down here. Okay. Well, that worked out. That worked out just fine. Good 6 seconds, good 2 seconds. I wish I had a mask! There we go. Thread this needle. There we go, now I can breathe a little more easily. Which is to say, I can breathe at all. It's fine. That's fine, I hit the 3, which is what I needed. Perfect. Make Coco do a sweet 360 Christ there. There we are. Hit that 3 there, perfect. I'll have to go through and find all the instances of me saying perfect, and there we go. Aw, it's only gold. For just a moment, it looked like a platinum. Oh well. Done. When we load... Let's see, I don't remember if there's one for the second one of these stages. I think that might be an alternate route to another stage. Let's find out. Yep. That's just hang them high with the yellow gem. So you only need 10 relics to get the yellow gem. Let's see. Oh, Area 51. I'll show you all this one, as much as I dislike it. Because again, you can't see anything very far out, but you're moving very fast, and because he's on a motorcycle, he doesn't have the agility or responsiveness he normally does. So never mind completing it in a time trial or collecting all the boxes. Just trying to complete it in the first place is a huge pain in the ass. And I'm doing it on a time trial for no particular reason. See how just aggressive they swerve at you? That's another thing. These goddamn UFOs, the cars that you race against in the other versions of this level, they at least gradually go from side to side. These ones just kind of suddenly juke left or right and slam into you if you happen to be there. I mean, it's not sudden, of course. They're on a fixed route. But it feels sudden to you when you don't know that route. And here I am, in 6th place. Wonderful 6th place. It's a very long level, too. If it was shorter, it'd be more bearable, but it's just so long. And I don't hate this concept. I actually really like this idea of one of these stages being in darkness. I like the challenge that it provides. I just think it should have been executed a little better. I think they should have given you a little more visibility. Or just a little more situational awareness. God, for my 12th birthday, we went to, Pizza Hut. And we were supposed to ask for a demo disc that Pizza Hut was handing out, which had I think it had Tomb Raider 3 on it. I think it had one of the motorcycle levels from Crash Bandicoot on it. It had a bunch of good stuff on it. But we forgot to ask for it. That didn't matter, because I ended up getting Crash 3 anyway, but it would have been a nice little relic to have in my collection. One of those old, nice demo discs. You know, the kind you used to get. And if you're a kid like me, and your parents didn't have a lot of money, just enough to get you gifts at your birthday and Christmas and whatnot, then that's the only time you got new games. So those demo discs, they filled an important role throughout the year. You know, even if you're only playing the first level of, I don't know, Dynasty Warriors 2, or the first couple hours of Front Mission 3 over and over. I came in 4th. God damn, I hate this level. Even if you're only playing those very limited experiences of those games, it still filled that kind of new game, that need for something new that you had. Eventually it wore off, and oh, this is just an alternate path for Future Frenzy, which I already did, apparently. Now the last one of these, what is this? I forget what this is. I think this is a flying level. Let us cling together and find out. Okay, that's right. If I spin... It's a flying / racing level. Okay, and if I spin through these rings... Shit. Damn it. Oh my god. Restart trial. This isn't going to be pleasant. Okay. Thing is, I spin through these, I gain speed, but oh, Crash isn't very responsive. This sucks. This isn't pleasant. Oh, damn it, I hit that early, too. I'll just have to give up some speed for the sake of being able to complete it at all. Let's see. Spin through, and then you get the purple sparks. Can I shoot down the other racers? That'd be cool. Nope. But they can knock me off course. Oh my god. That was really aggressive how far he knocked me off course. That wasn't fair at all. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, I'm in first. I just need to maintain this lead, I guess. I completely forgot about this level. Oh, wow. I'm not even going to bother trying to get to a gold or a platinum. I'm just going to go through it and finish it. I'll be happy with the sapphire, and I'll play through it again and get the gem. Gem. What is that? That's a gem for coming in first, and then... again, for a second, it looked like a platinum. But okay. Sapphire is fine. A. God, I'm going to have to show this to Kurt. I completely forgot about this. And now, to play it again, but to take my time so I can get that gem. Push me to 100%. Which I should be at like 99% right now. You can actually exceed 100% by playing the 2 secret levels. See, there are these bonus levels that you unlock by collecting relics. And then there are 2 secret levels that you can access at any time as long as you access them from the proper levels. Let's see, one of those... let's see, one of them... What is one of them? One of them is a Coco level. I know that. One of them is a Coco level where you're in her Ski-Doo, and it's the big open stage that I talked about earlier. It doesn't matter what place I come in now. The other, I think, is a prehistoric level. I want to say it's a new prehistoric level. It's accessed from a prehistoric level at any rate. You run along the swamp, and you run into one of the pterodactyls, and it carries you off, and you find yourself in a secret land. It's a really cool secret, but I have no idea how you're supposed to find it on your own. I was informed about that secret years ago by a friend. What did I run into there? Wow, that sucked. And I didn't even go through the ring. This is a lot of fun, but again, if it was a little more responsive, it'd be even better. And that's something they should have brought back for the Wrath of Cortex and refined upon. But they passed it off from Naughty Dog to whomever developed that. Traveler's Tales? I think it was Traveler's Tales at that point. And I don't know. I don't know what happened. It just wasn't as memorable, wasn't as fun. I don't think it's a matter of growing out of this genre of game, because as long as this genre is fun, I'll play it. I'll play just about anything as long as I find it fun. It's possible I won't find the premise fun at all. I'm not a big fan of the Ace Attorney games, just because I don't like that style of puzzle. There we go. Got that gem. Finish. But I would have played Crash Bandicoot games for the past 18 years if only they put out games that were fun. Well, fun and sincere, like I said. A new Crash game, if they made one, would just need to be sincere and not try to take the piss out of itself. Just trust that your audience is in on the joke, and everything else will fall into place. You know, let Crash do his little dance for one last time. Now, I need to remind myself where these secret levels are located in the first place. Let's see. I'll just cut this out and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so the guy I looked up said one of them's in Dynamite, and it said, get this, when running along the secret yellow gem path. Is it here? I don't think it's here. When running along the secret yellow gem path, you'll see 2 bird-looking dinosaurs. It didn't just say pterodactyls. That would have been too easy. It said 2 bird-looking dinosaurs. So, now to remember where Dynamite is. Oh, perfect, right here. Oh, I don't have either of the gems from here? That's embarrassing. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's embarrassing. I guess I'll have to get those two. Oh, come on, just grab... I know I have 97 lives, but it's just, they're nice to have, you know? It feels good. Well, crap. Yeah, I'll get the gem, and then I'll come back to when I'm coming back through here to get the, to get to the secret level. So I'll see you in a minute. Or maybe I'll leave this in. Yeah, I think I'll leave this in. Yeah, just for funsies. Just to show you what some of these secret gem levels, or, well, secret gem paths are like. Often they're annoying because they'll bring you back to the stage, but not to where they took you out of the stage. They'll bring you back to a position further ahead from where you were, which means that you then need to backtrack in order to get any crates that were there in the first place. Or any crates that were there that you didn't collect. So, let's see. This. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. Okay, so the only way to do this is with a mask or a bazooka. So it's good to wait anyway to do this one. Those lunch pizza pits. This one, I think, drops you off. I think it drops you off well ahead of where it picked you up. So if I ran into that second pterodactyl there, it would take me to a bonus area. Which means that after I get through here, I'll have to... Oh, damn it! The crash dash is doing me no good. I'll just run as normal because it's balanced for this. Oh, shit. Which means that after I get through here, I will have to run back to get any extra boxes that I missed. And then I can run ahead and go through the level as normal. As long as I don't die on any of this school lunch pizza. Shit, shit. Or any of this nitro. Ah. It's not easy. I said there are no parts of this game that never really test your abilities. I was wrong. There are some very difficult parts of this game. Granted, very difficult is relative. I mean, this is no Dark Souls, but some parts still aren't easy. And the main difficulty here is just the fact that you're running toward the camera. And that crash is so close to the camera, which gives you very little time to actually react. There we go. There we go. Collect that gem. Blow up the nitro. Ah, I believe I do this. Yep, here we go. Secret eating. In Crash 1, there's... Can I just run around here? No, I can't. In Crash 1, there's a level that does that same thing, where once you get the green gem, you can basically skip the entire level by writing up the green gem, and it takes you through a secret route which has like 15 lives or something. So see, now I have to run back this way, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Just go real slow about it, and collect any boxes along this route. At least I think I have to. I might... Nope, there are boxes. I was worried for a moment that there might not be any boxes, and I was only wasting my time. Here. I believe there's a dinosaur back here as well. The dinosaur that you only ride on once or twice in the game. I think once for an actual stage, and then the other time is in the bonus stage that you can access through this level. I'll ride back just to make sure there are no boxes back here. Hopefully I don't lose my dinosaur. Come on. Oh, see, there are 3 more. I would have gotten all the way to the end and seen that there were 3 that I'm missing. Oh, lost my dinosaur. 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's back. Cool. 7? God, you skip such a significant area. Oh, come on. Oh, he just runs off like Yoshi. And I guess those are proto-bandicoots, which is weird because it would mean that bandicoots lost the ability to do this. And that all Cortex is really doing is awakening the latent abilities of the animal species that he experiments on. Which is that really so evil? I mean, he's trying to use them for evil, obviously. But if humans were once telepathic and we simply lost the ability, is it evil to try and awaken that? I mean, yeah, if you're trying to use it for evil, but the implication is that everything he's doing is inherently evil. And I don't know if it is. I don't know. I'm sure one of those mini Crash Bandicoot lore hounds out there can set the record straight for me. And I'll just be a scrub as far as Crash Bandicoot lore goes. Hell, like I said, I don't even remember what happens in Wrath of Cortex. And there were 2 or 3 mainline games after that. It's like half the... Oh, yeah, I gotta do this. That's like half the lore I'm not aware of. A full half of this deep, rich, vibrant story. Just lost to me. And here I am trying to pontificate on what may be. For shame. So I love these bonus stages. They're just fun little diversions. None of them are terribly hard. No. There's one at the very end in level 25. Bug Light, I think it was called. Which, unfortunately, I just realized is a play on Bud Light. So, haha. Good work, Naughty Dog. Good work. It's difficult simply because your Firefly doesn't last long enough for you to collect all the boxes, so you need to collect about half of them before you gather the light, and then make your way back through and try to get the last half while it's still active. Which is still really hard, because the second half of boxes are just a pain in the ass to get. So you run through here. This isn't nearly as hard as the yellow gem path either. There's no annoying nitro in your way or anything. Oop, but there are deadly school lunches along the way. I missed one? No. I didn't miss one. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I missed one. What the hell? Well, I am going to have to rerun this and get back to y'all. Wow. At least I got one gem. Okay, I'm back. So I have no idea what box I missed, but I have 101 boxes now, whereas before I only had 100 exactly. So I think I'm good. Let's see. And if not, I'm just going to go to the internet and find out where it is. And I'm going to be really quiet right here because I don't want to suddenly be saying something and then interrupt myself out of anger. Yep, 112. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's all the gems. There we go. Now I can show you the secret levels. They're fun. I won't show you the... What? Where'd all the pads go? Aw, is it gonna make me fight him now that I have all the gems? I think it is. Yep, okay, I'll save first, and then we'll do that, and then I'll show you the secret levels. They're fun. Save game, 100%. And actually, I don't know if you need to get the platinum relics in order to get the super secret. Don't you follow me right now, poster. I have a poster on the wall that's been slowly falling off because of the tack that I used to pin it up isn't very good. Oh geez, I'm not a big fan of this boss fight, but we'll see how well it goes.
It is true. The Bandicoot has brought all of the crystals and all of the gems to me. Ultimate power is mine. The world as we know it is about to end.
See, earlier he threatened the entire universe, but now he's just threatening the world. So I don't actually know what the scope of Uka Uka's ambition is. I don't even know why he wants the world. I never understood that about bad guys. It seems like ruling the world would just be a huge administrative pain in the ass. Doesn't seem like you get to enjoy it very much. There's always some upstart hero trying to kill you, and the realities of ruling the world would just... It'd be a logistical nightmare. Like, just take all the gold bullion, prove that they can't really enforce the law when it comes to you, and then be happy. Spend your gold bullion on, I don't know, booze, and women, or men, whatever it is that you're into. Ships and bottles, I don't know. Horse breeding, some people like to do that. Shit. I'm just saying that I don't think Uka Uka's plan is very well thought out. Maybe he thought out the plan, but the actual reality is if he succeeded, that's what he didn't think out. You know, it's like, well, it's like anything where you just don't think out the end. Yeah, I'm gonna get drunk and jump off this bridge. Well, Billy, what the hell do you think's gonna happen if you do that? Oh, I'm gonna use my evil mask mojo to take over the world. Well, Uka Uka, what do you think's gonna happen if you succeed there? So I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I'm curious if you know. Shit, there we go. If they give you a bit more camera well, I was about to say that if they give you a bit more camera control, it makes certain parts of this game easier, but the fact is that if they gave you camera control, it would actually just trivialize certain sections of this game. Ah, damn it. Well, at least they go in an obvious pattern, which I didn't realize before. So now here, and then he's gonna throw his mines. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on! There we go. This is a little annoying that you have to keep hitting him into this hole. And it's possible to hit him around the hole completely and not get him in there in time. Because eventually he'll just pick himself back up, and then you'll have to do that cycle over again. Alright, let's see. I think this one's the... Well, this is the last one, so it's obviously the hardest, but I think it's... Maybe it's as predictable as the others. I think they just go where... Yeah, they just go wherever you're at. I don't know why I found that hard during our initial playthrough. Guess I'm just dumb. Anyway. It's these mines that really get me, though. Sometimes, anyway. Come on, come on. Damn it. Down the hole you go, and that's it. 100%. True ending. Here we come.
It cannot be! Not a prisoner of time again!
They live on a tropical island. Why is it snowing?
The time twister machine could not hold itself together. We were lucky to escape.
Aw, I like that cute tiger.
Give me the mask! With it I shall take over the world! Come on!
Daw.
It is difficult to say what has happened to our enemies, but I doubt we will see them for a long time.
And by for a long time, he meant 3 years, because Wrath of Cortex came out in 2001. Although in 1999 we got Crash Team Racing, which did have Cortex in it, so maybe he just meant 1999. I don't know. Time is weird. Can I skip this? I don't seem to be able to skip this. But I can through the magic of editing. Oh! And we're back. Apparently the Time Twister machine could hold itself together. So let's save real quick, and then we'll go take one look at the secret levels. Then I'll play them in my own time, and if I get the gems, then I'll show you the super secret ending. So like I said, the first of these is in Dynamite. You make your way to the yellow gem, which is just up here. Damn, I could use that mask. You make your way to the yellow gem, and then once the Triceratops starts chasing you, you intentionally jump into the claws of the second of the 3 pterodactyls that you come across. It's strange because, well, I guess that's what makes it a secret level, is that there's no real indicator that that will take you anywhere. Because normally, if you run into a pterodactyl, you just die. They're a fatal obstacle, just like anything else. So of course you just avoid them. But then it's something that you can very easily find by accident. Except that those pterodactyls are among the easiest obstacles to avoid, and so maybe you wouldn't. I don't know that I've ever run into one by accident. Curious. Wait, why am I doing this? I don't need these boxes. I have all the gems. I don't need lives. I'm sad now, because this is all I have left to do in this game. Is these 2 secret levels, and then that's it. I'll probably replay it again next year, or even in a few months. I don't know. Or I'll entertain myself by going over what a new Crash Bandicoot game should look like. Building my own game design document. In the way that people just write scripts in their own time, and they go, oh, there's a time trial here. I guess I'll have to do it twice. I don't know. Yeah, screw it. Really wish they had used this baby dinosaur more, and I have the feeling they planned to, because A, he's in the... I say he, I don't know if it's he or she. Because A, it's on the box art. It's kind of in the background, like an afterthought, but it is there. And B, it's featured in the ending. You can see it in the background, eating on a plant real quick. It seems like something they plan to have you ride more than once, but in the main game, you only ride it once. In Dynamite. And then again in the secret level, which again is an extension of Dynamite. Damn. Ah, well. Ah, well, that thing has less agility. It seemed like they were going to use it as much as they, shit. It seemed like they planned to use it as much as they used, the polar bear, Crash 2, or the tiger in this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they only ever planned to use it sparingly. But even then, it feels like they use it too sparingly. I mean, it's a pretty good model. Look at it. It stretches and bends. Animates nicely. Has its own set of physics. It seems like they put a lot of work into this thing, given how little they actually use it. And that just doesn't seem like something they would do, given the fact that this series was annualized for the first 3 installments. And that in order to annualize it, they had to reuse a lot of assets. Whew. I didn't think I was going to make that. Oh, come on, you dumb pterodactyl. There we go. Jump on this one. Hit. There, oh, damn it. Alright, let's do this again. So good, I think I can get the time trial and the gem in one go. That means I didn't have to return here. And this is a good challenge. The thing that makes me most sad about the Crash... Well, the thing that makes me most sad about Crash 3 is that, it's just over so fast. You know, it's not a long time they get with it, but it's all of high quality. So even though it's not very long, you certainly feel like you got your money's worth. But I want so much more time with it. I want so much more time to just explore these mechanics and more stages to master them. You know, the bonus stages are nice, and the 2 secret levels are nice too, but I want this game to be twice as long as it is. That's what I want. You know, it's 25 stages plus 5 bonus stages plus 2 secret stages. I want it to be... I want to not die so dumbly like that. I want it to be 60 stages long. I want to really drill down into the mechanics of each tile set.
in this case, riding this dinosaur and running on that lava and not running on the lava, running on that tar, jumping on these pterodactyls, etc., etc. You don't get that. You don't get that exploration of the mechanics that they built for you because it's just not long enough. 32 stages divided between however many. Damn it. Divided between however many tile sets there are, it just doesn't give you time to do much, really. Oh good, a new one. Yay! And then that runs the risk, of course, of the game being too long and just getting sick of it before it's over, and I wouldn't want that either. But I think I prefer for it to be too long than for it to not be long enough. Oh my god, I got the platinum. So that one's taken care of. One more to go. I'll let Crash do his little dance. He earned that one. I don't have kids, but I do have nieces and nephews, and I wish they lived close enough that I could actually sit down and play this game with them. Because I'd like to see how modern children react to this game. I think graphically it's set up as well as any PS1 game can. I think it genuinely looks good, despite its limitations. And I wonder if a new generation of kids would appreciate it the way I did. Maybe they wouldn't. Let's see, level 14. Maybe they would just ask where the Minecraft is and then throw this in the garbage. I hate kids. They don't deserve Crash 3. I deserve Crash 3. Because I grew up with Super Mario Bros. 3, goddammit. I knew what a game looked like. Not to disparage Minecraft, I love that it's inspiring an entire generation to be creative within video games. And that is very likely inspiring the next generation of game makers. And I'm curious to see what games they'll be making in the next 15 to 20 years. Provided the bombs haven't fallen and we're all killing each other for water and gasoline. But, should... There it is. You slam into this sign. There we go. We're already seeing a bunch of games coming out that just are chock-a-block with very, not very well put together crafting mechanics, and just like you have in Minecraft. And then you get a new Coco level, which unfortunately is very open. And you need to find the Nitro crate just to exit it. And because it's so open, you have a problem with the, oh, come on, you sons of bitches. Because it's so open, you have a problem with, the game not being able to populate objects very far. The draw distance isn't too great. And so even if there are crates within your view, you often can't see them because you're just not close enough. It makes searching for the... Aww, come on. It makes searching for those crates a huge pain in the ass. And this would have worked a lot better in, on the PS2. Which is one reason they should remaster these games. Remake them for the PS3 or the PS4 or Vita. I don't care. I'll buy a Vita just for this. Well, just for a remaster of this, I should say. I can't even see the buoys all the way off to the side, more than, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet ahead of me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. And there are checkpoint boxes, and you kind of want to save the checkpoint boxes because if you die, you don't want to have to go scavenging for crates all over again. That one is a trap, and I need to find the nitro crate before I can activate it. Let's see. Okay, I can get those two. See, there's a checkpoint box. I'm going to save it for right now.
I'll just make a mental note of where it's at and then come back for it. And hopefully I'll avoid the shark. There we go. I'm at 15. I want to get at least 20 before I activate a checkpoint. Because I haven't done anything too tricksy yet. And I haven't really had to scrounge around yet to find any crates. So getting that checkpoint box won't save me much time. Certainly will save me time if I die, but not so much that I feel like getting it just yet. 18. Look at this. Look at those ones I managed to see. Fuck. See, now I'm regretting not getting a checkpoint box. Because I have to start all over again. It's an interesting step toward making Crash Bandicoot more open-ended and less linear. But it's a misstep. Well, it's not a misstep, it's just hampered by the technology at the time, that's all. Granted, it's far from impossible. It's just a pain in the ass. God, there's a checkpoint box right there I completely missed earlier. Oh. Come on, you can do it. There we go. How? How did I do that? How did I just soar directly over them? God damn it. Let's see. There we go. Go get this one. Nope, nope, not fast enough. Oh. You can actually turn around in midair pretty easily. And sometimes you just want to sit and wait and watch to see how those bombs move. Because sometimes those bombs .png, they drift back and forth. So they can create huge traps for you if you're not careful. Or if you're not aware. You'll be soaring toward a box thinking you're going to grab it, and then before you have time to cancel out your momentum, you realize that the bombs are moving toward the box and that you're doomed. I'm going to grab this one. Just because I didn't want to grab all those boxes again for a third time. Yeah. 2. 3. 4. And the time trial for this one's pretty easy. You just need to find out where the nitro crate is and then make your way to it. Make your way back in a hurry. I gotta go finish the stage right now, but it wouldn't be worth it. .43 out of 70. It would be worth my time, though, to break another checkpoint box if I can find one. And ultimately, how you end up getting all the crates on the stage is just going in a big grid. Either in a big grid, or just in a slowly contracting circle. Concentric circle. So that eventually you just make your way to the center of the island. So here we have a series of ramps. Slow down. There you go. There you go. There we go. Perfect. Maybe I'll throw a there we go perfect counter in the bottom right. That'll be tough because it will require me to watch myself and listen to my own voice for like 2.5 hours. Oh, come on, Coco, you can do that. It is really annoying that there are boxes hidden underwater and that sometimes she just doesn't go underwater. And I don't know what causes that. Like right there she did it. Right there she did it just fine. Just sometimes she just doesn't do it. Okay, got those. We're at 57. Yeah, I definitely need a checkpoint box now. Fortunately, I believe... Oh, cool. There's one right here. Right there. There's a box right here. There are a few. And because you take these boxes opportunistically, it does make searching for them on a grid kind of a pain. Because if you're really disciplined about it, you would just stick to your grid and come back to those boxes once the grid brought you to that section. But because I get just impatient and I want to make sure I get the boxes as soon as I see them, and I don't want to risk forgetting about them, I'll forget any concept of a grid and just go straight for them. Can't believe I'm already at 62 though. Last time I tried this over at Kurt's, it took me a lot longer to hit that number. Yeah, I'll get this one. 64. Of course, it's always the last few that are the biggest pain in the ass to find, isn't it? The first 90 gold skulltulas, whatever. It's those last 10 that you scrounge around for. In my case, it was the last one. I found all but one of those. I knew I found all but one because, well, obviously I had 99. And when you found all the gold skulltulas in an area, it put a little gold skulltula check mark on that spot. And so you knew, okay, there's no point searching in this area. So I knew the area where it was, but I couldn't find it. I don't know if I could ever even hear it. Because you'd hunt for them more by sound than by sight. You'd hear them scuttling around, and then you would search the area, and then you'd eventually find it and whack it with a stick. But that last one, I can never locate. I have a feeling it's how this box is going to go. So now I'm going to try kind of a grid. It's going to go back and forth between the island, which is the inner set of boogies. And nope, you're there. Just the last two. Perfect. Now I just need to not die on my way back. Which I almost assuredly will, because I'm an idiot. So let's see, the nitro crate is to the right. You start and you just keep going and going and going. And you just haul ass back. Okay. Am I... Nope, I don't think I'm going the right way. Is it over here? If I follow the buoys, eventually I'll find my way out, right? Yeah. Yeah, just follow the buoys. You dummy. It's kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to say it's a disappointing way to wrap up Crash 3, but it's not the highest note it could have gone out on. I think the highest note probably would have been that final bonus stage. But even that's a little janky. I don't know. And now I have to go all the way back through it. Just hot cocoa. Ha. You know, when I was putting together the first Crash Bandicoot videos, I was looking for... 14. I was looking for fan art or official images that I could use for our backgrounds, for our title cards and whatnot. And I was afraid of what I might find if I typed in Coco Bandicoot. But I have to say, the Coco Bandicoot fandom shows amazing restraint. Oh, there's plenty of sexy Cocos out there, don't get me wrong. But I only saw a couple that made me go, oh. Oh, why is her belly so big? Does she eat the entire supporting cast? Oh. No, for the most part, people seem to just genuinely like Coco Bandicoot. Which, again, I think is kind of a waste that they haven't done anything with her or with Crash since 2008. If nothing else, I think there'd be a continuous revenue stream there. The same way that Gurr is a continuous revenue stream from Invader Zim. I wouldn't be surprised if Coco Bandicoot plushies were still around even after Crash Bandicoot had been forgotten by most people. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a situation where most people who had a Coco Bandicoot plushie or hoodie or what have you had never actually played Crash Bandicoot. In a way that I'm sure a lot of people with Gurr shirts and whatnot have never even watched Invader Zim, or have only a mild understanding of the show. It was this way, right? I think so. Around here... No, but I should collect these boxes just because I wasted some time getting here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh yeah, follow... Actually, come to think of it, I think these time boxes are forming a trail for me. And now, here we go. Yep, right there. Come on, there we go. Oh, that was close. I just gotta book it back in the straightest line I can think of. Or the straightest line I can manage, rather. Grab you. Come on.
It was over here. Skip you. Here it is. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. What'd I get? Platinum. Amazing. The 2 secret levels I get platinums on. So what does that push me up to? 104% or 105? I think that brings you to 104. And then the super secret ending brings you to 105. Well, that's cool. Oh, well, I guess you do have to get platinum relics in order to get it. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. Well, that's Crash Bandicoot 3. I'm sad now.